Hello and welcome, this is Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. This is going to be just my general first impressions of the game. This is easily one of my most anticipated games of 2019 by far. Huge Castlevania fan. Actually have, right behind me I have my original Castlevania I played a long time ago. And it's still in like perfect condition. Not much has changed since like 20 some years ago. I still take good care of all my stuff. So, looks like there's 3 difficulties. We can't pick hard just yet. Looks like we're starting with normal. No problem. And I actually haven't tried any of the earlier backer demos of this or anything, so this is going to be my first time playing it. Pretty excited. Has a pretty good feel to it. Even though this is like 2.5D, it actually controls more similar to a flat-out 2D game. I was actually concerned with the 2.5D because a lot of those games feel a little sluggish compared to their 2D counterparts, so initially I'm quite satisfied with how it feels. Now I am playing on PC at 1440p, and I also turned on an option called Reduce Input Lag, which may impact your frame rate somewhat, but that might also be helping with, man, it feels like rock solid. So there's lanterns and lanterns. Kind of a weird call there. Wonder if you can do that thing where if you attack like close to the ground, you can get in like a quick double attack, like Symphony of the Night. It's hard to say. Might need a slower weapon to actually test that. Like in the old games, you could attack really close to the ground and get another quick attack, and oh, kind of like that. I think you can do it. Got a gun. Not a big fan of the gun. Oh, there's different rounds. Limited. Yeah. Back to the knife. What is that? That was a cool looking design. Sorry I have to kill you. Weird demon cannon. Directional shard. Okay, we like absorbed his power. That's awesome. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's super nice. On the map it shows you the chest you missed. That makes getting the map like far more useful now that it shows the chests you've missed. I mean, getting the map was always useful in games like this, just to obviously know where you're at and where you're going, but yeah, I like that change. It's a nice sofa. Look at that helmet we just put on. I actually didn't even know the gear showed up on us. Maybe just helmets? Might just be helmets. Still, that's pretty cool. So we don't have the double jump. Can't get up there quite yet. I don't know what that was, but we'll probably have to kill it later. Ooh, a claymore. That's what I'm talking about. The bigger and the slower, the better. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that thing is amazing. Our first block pushing puzzle. I don't know, I really like that claymore. See how impressive this whip is. Okay, so it kind of like hits beneath you, even without aiming down. That actually gives it a little more utility than the standard whips in Castlevania. Or usually you have to hit like straight on with them. The whip's cool, but Can't compete with that claymore. What? Did that hitbox hit behind me? Oh yeah. Reverse attacks. Alright, first boss, let's do this. You've probably already seen this if you've been watching preview coverage of this game. This is my first time playing any of this, so this is all new to me. I bet you're weak to fire. So you can only hit her in the head. She's making little babies. Man, I keep jumping right into that. Almost dead. Got her. Pretty cool first fight. Although they've been obviously tweaking this specific first fight for quite a while now. Hopefully that's reflective of the rest of the fights.
What are we transmuting this time?
Alright, some kind of crafting system. Interesting. Looks like we can also make some food pizza. Nothing like the classic medieval pizza. We can also enhance our spells, it looks like. You know, I haven't tried that spell we just got. Let me go put that on. Whoa. That was not what I was expecting. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That other one looks cool, but that might take up a little too much mana. If that rock thing right there hits multiple times, I might like that one. Is that a ROUS? How's that for a plunging attack? Well, there's the 2.5D coming into play. Let's look at that swimming animation. I don't know what to think about that. I just knew it. $8-bit coin? What? What is that? Okay. I don't know what you do with that. You might just sell it. Okay, that's actually teaching us a spell we can do if we had a certain weapon equipped. Down forward X. Basilar, do we? I think we have that. I like the rate you get your mana back. That seems fair. You don't have to be too stingy on how often you use your spells and abilities. That's not too bad. I'm not sure if it's worth doing for that mana cost, just as opposed to using your standard abilities, like my fire or something. That is cool though. Okay, we don't have any of those weapons. Hopefully it saves those. Yeah, techniques. It might not actually save them until you perform it. I guess get that screenshot button ready on those books, because you might forget by the time you get the appropriate weapons. So it looks like our chest armor doesn't change. Seems like stuff for your head does change how you look. I forgot to put on my elf ears. That cat did not work on this game. I don't believe it. Remember Blade 2? Man, this game's cool. I know I've just been saying that a lot, but when I say stuff like that, that means I'm pleasantly surprised. This is much more solid than I would have thought. We've just had some kind of hit and miss games trying to recapture the old classics. Yeah, this actually is awesome to play. Okay, took a shotgun. Got a shotgun and a claymore, we're set. Starting to get a hang of the combat here. What do we get? What? Can shoot a pig. Okay. I was not expecting to shoot pigs. I guess when pigs fly, huh? Whoa, he has a freaking chainsaw blade. Awesome. Okay, so it looks like not all of these books are actually spells. Some of them are just lore. Ooh. Cool lighting. Wait, what is that? Why is it like in front of that building? I don't understand. Is that just like a mess up? I thought that was supposed to be like the moon, and it's like in front of the buildings. Good thing I don't really care about graphics too much. Actually, other than that, I do like the designs of the enemies and the environment so far. Those guys are fun to dodge. Got killed by a pig, dude. That's the second boss.
Stop right there. Me? I am your execution.
Oh, fast guy. Got him. That was a really good fight.
Cease this at once, Zangetsu.
Drastically different than that first fight, but I liked it. Yeah, so those are the first two bosses in the game. That seems like a pretty good place to wrap this up. Now, my first impressions so far overall are actually pretty positive. I wasn't anticipating it to play this well, this fluid and smooth. I was expecting it to be a little floaty, and actually it feels almost exactly like you're playing a 2D sprite Castlevania, which I appreciate that they did that extra effort. You know, some weird oddities with graphical stuff like this here. The swimming animation was a little awkward, but overall I actually like the graphics and the enemy style. Yeah, since I'm not big into graphics, I'm mostly into gameplay. It definitely satisfied on all the core things I look for in gameplay, being fluid, good amount of variety you can do in combat. The spells are rewarding. Actually, I just got this. What does this do? What didn't I do? Oh, you have to hold it. See, that's just cool. But, yeah, I like that you get your mana back actually pretty quickly here, so you don't have to feel like you're wasting your resources too much to actually use all your like cool spells and stuff. You actually get them quite often here. Much more like the DS Castlevania games with how often you're just constantly getting bombarded with spells and familiars and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, so that's Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Hopefully that gives you somewhat of a good impression of how the game, you know, kind of starts, general flow of it. Obviously I didn't do very much backtracking for this. I'm gonna actually go back to those areas that we cleared before and, you know, try to do my best to 100% with the abilities that I have. I was just trying to get as far through this as I could in the shortest amount of time possible. But yeah, if you like this style of content, consider subscribing here to Boomstick Gaming. I've also done a few changes to my Patreon tiers and for my YouTube members, so check those out as well. Those are a great way to support the channel and also allow me to give more back to my supporters, which is great. And as always, this has been Alex, and thanks for watching.